why soft skills and communication skills are amongst the most important things a developer can have. Well, in any technology team, whether or not the developers are aware of this, because bear in mind every technology team has plenty of other jobs than coders. In fact, often up to and in some cases over a third of those other jobs are non-coding jobs. It's a common sense from the other team members that the developers are moody, a little bit arrogant in some cases, awkward, unnecessarily awkward to deal with, and just generally make life very difficult for everyone who's not one of them. And the reality is they get away with it on the surface of things because they're in demand. It's hard to get developers. You, as a project manager, for example, it's in your interest to kind of just get along with them. Same for the testers. They just need to get along with the developers and anyone else for that matter. And then the sort of more senior managers, the heads of development, the heads of engineering, they don't want to have to start recruiting for developers again. So on the surface of things, developers get away with it, but it doesn't go unnoticed. And the developers who manage to not be considered in this way, to not be thought of as a bit difficult, to not be overly sensitive also to issues with their work. I mean, bear in mind, every job you do in the world gets negative feedback. It doesn't mean they're saying something bad about you. It just means a particular thing you've done isn't working or isn't what they need. And because I think developers are mollycoddled so much, a lot of them are incapable of accepting this sort of feedback and just take it too personally. So the developers who don't, they are the developers that become, that go furthest. They're the developers who are recognised by senior management as, okay, potentially this person is someone I could deal with in a capacity more than just, look at this, ambulance, hope someone's okay. But the developers who communicate well, who don't get moody, who don't get upset about the slightest bit of criticism, they stand out by a mile to any sort of senior manager. And not only will the senior management be more inclined to promote them and bring them up to a dev lead or a team lead and then something else ahead of, well, the rest of the team will be happier to deal with them. They'll feel that these people are more reasonable. So I would even say being a mediocre developer or having mediocre technology skills but having rock solid soft skills, communication skills, not being able to get on with people, that is what will allow you to go furthest as a developer. For this and more, subscribe and go to techherds.com.